Hello, this is Lorenzo from Espresso, and in this video I'll show you how to set up a summer camp in Espresso. If you're planning a camp, a course, or even an event that takes place across a period, then this video is for you. For this example, let's say that we are planning a summer art camp. So let's go ahead and add in a title. So we'll say Summer Art Camp. And now let's drop in some details and take a look at those together. Okay? So for this art camp, it's actually a multi-week art camp with various skill levels. So it takes place in August, and then we have different skill levels for the kids. So for example, beginners, intermediate, and advanced. And then we have different pricing. Okay? So those are the details. Let's get started by filling in the dates. So we know that this starts on August 5th and runs through the 9th. So let's start with that. So we'll click on the date time selector and then jump over to August, and we'll select the 5th and then update the time to 9 a.m. Then click on done, and then we'll adjust the end date for that Friday, which is the 9th, and update the time to 12 p.m. And as we look at these, they are actually week after week after week. So what we can do to save a little bit of time is to actually duplicate these. So I'll click on this duplicate button twice. So 1 and 2. And then what we can do is just select those remaining dates. So we'll update this from the 5th to the 12th. Then click on done. And we'll update the other option from the 5th to the 19th, and then click on done. All right, so now we have our dates created. Now it's time to create those registration options. So what we can do is copy the name of it, and then go over here and just replace this, and then enter in those details. So for the first one, it's going to be 99. And we'll remove the quantity. We'll loop back to that a little bit later. And then what we can do is adjust the sell until date. So we'll move this until, let's say early August. That way we have some time for planning. And then we'll click on done. So what we can do from here to save a little bit of time, as what we did with the dates, is to duplicate. So we'll duplicate twice. And now what I'll do is just copy in those details. So we'll update this second one to that, and then we'll update the last one to the updated title. And now we want to adjust the pricing. So $149 for the intermediate and $199 for the advanced. Okay? So now we've set up the dates. We've also set up the registration options. What we now need to do is to update the access. So let me show you what I mean by that. When you click on this gear icon here, it actually expands to show you what this date is connected to. So right now, because we use the shortcut for duplicating, it's actually connected to everything, which isn't correct. So let's go ahead and update it by disconnecting these two. And then we'll repeat that process for the remainder. So this is the intermediate option. So we're going to disconnect beginners and disconnect advanced, and then close, and then do it for the last item. So disconnect beginners and disconnect intermediate and close. Okay? So let's take a quick look at what we've set up. Again, this is a multi-week art camp. So a parent can come in and select a registration option for their child, and it takes place across several weeks. So one other thing that we can do is, for a camp, typically there is a limit on the number of children. So for example, if we add in 25 here, that means that we can have up to 25 kids register for this. We'll enter 25 for each. All right. And from here, let's go ahead and save this as a draft. And then let's go check it out on the front end. So I'll open this link and follow it. And now let's take a look at the registration options that were set up. So again, this is a multi-week art camp. We can select various options and then click on register now. All right, so that's how you set up a summer camp in Espresso. Thanks for looking.